Today we are going to talk about maize production. Despite the numerous challenges, still we have to produce maize because it is consumed in many homes. Therefore, we are going to take you through how maize is produced on the field. After this practical explanation, we are moving to the field and see what is happening there. First of all, after land preparation, after preparing your land, what you need to do is to look out for your planting distance, the planting pattern that you want to go by. So normally, let's say this is our field. Let's say this is our field. What we will do is that you have your maize seeds. You have to also get the seeds from a reliable source, an accredited source, in fact a hybrid seeds for higher yield. So the planting distance, let's say you get your peg over here, you get one peg here, then you roll your thread or your rope down. Now the distance basically for good yield is normally what we use is 60 centimeters. Let's say this is one maize. This is one maize. So what you have here, you use 60 centimeters. So 60 centimeters, 60 centimeters, 60 centimeters, 60 centimeters between plants. So this is one plant, one maize plant, one maize plant, one maize plant, one maize plant. Then from there, in between rows, this is one row, this is another row. So you still got to get your maize. If you do it this way, in fact, the flow of air and water, so you bring it down here. You get your maize in between 60, in between 60, in between 60. You do it like this so that the flow of air, you see that here, when there is a flow of, there will only be competition over sunlight, rainfall, and then even so you space it nicely. There will be competition. You see that this one, you have more the wind direction, everything, it will get it. This one too the same, this one too the same, this one too going by this way the same. So there wouldn't be competition on the field. Now in between row, let's say row 1 and this is row 2. In between the two rows is 1 meter. The 1 meter is just like a cutlass. The side of a cutlass is 1 meter. So in between rows is 1 meter, and then within plant is 60 centimeters for optimum yield. So basically, this is how the planting is done. And after planting, you manage your weeds, you manage your pests and all those things. And after that, you are good to go. Let's go to the field and watch what is there. This is a typical maize farm. In fact, the botanical name of maize is Zea maize within the Gramineae family, and then the genus is the Poaceae one. Now, a maize was considered as a grass. They are in the same family with cowpea and all those cereals you can think of. But throughout the whole world, in fact, maize is being consumed throughout the whole world, which means that it contributes to our food security in the world. Here in Africa, we use maize in preparation of a whole lot of dishes, and that is the basic food you can get in a middle class family. Yeah, so we don't joke with maize. Yeah, maize is an important cereal in our life as we live. Today we are going to show you You're going to talk about maize, the planting distance. You want to do maize farming. This is what you should do. You get your maize seeds, then you prepare your land. After land preparation, you go by straight away to the field, and then this is the planting distance. You can see that this one is in rows. It is in a long row, as you can see. So if you look at the planting distance, is what we are using here for optimum yield. We have 60 centimeters within plants and 1 meter within rows. From here to here is 1 meter, just like cutlass, the dimension of a cutlass. From here to here is what? 1 meter. And then from here to here is 60 centimeters. 60 centimeters. So if you want to do maize farm, you can use this dimension for optimum growth and development. So that is how it is. You move straight away to the field, you do your planting, and as you can see, it has started tasseling. This is the tassel. Yeah, these ones contains the pollen grains. You see, if you take any flowering plant, we have the male, we have the female aspect. So pollination is actually going to take place, and that is when it will start the fruit formation. Simply put, pollination is the transfer of pollen grains from the anther of a flower to the stigma of the same flower or another flower of the same species. So as you can see it here, very soon it will open up, and then the pollen grains will be shown. Through insects, they will pollinate it and send it to the female part. When that happens, then they start forming the fruit. Let me see whether I can get some of them and show you. You see the insects moving along. I think we have one here. Let's check from here. Okay, so I think this is cool. Yes, you can see that they are pollinating it. This is natural pollination. Yes, this is the tassel. This is the male aspects. You would have seen insects moving here and there. Once they sit on it, then the powdery substance, that which is the pollen grains, gets stuck on their body. Then they move to sit on another plant. So the transfer of pollen grains from the anther of a flower to the stigma of the same flower, or you can see that it is forming here. Just look at this. Yeah. So from here, the insects sit here, or even as the wind is blowing, some of the powdery substance, being the pollen grains, can easily fall on the female part. This is the female part. It has started fruit formation. This is maize.